Hey guys, SKagome. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, oh my word, Lothering quit the field, and Kaylin and Duncan died. And I can just imagine Jaya's mindset right now, after I lose that. She just can't believe it. She thought she found finally a home after what happened at High Arbor. And when Morrigan tells her that the king and everybody is like dead, and it just shakes her to the core. She cannot catch a break. Her mind is probably like going a zillion miles an hour, trying to figure out, oh, it's all my fault. She's going to be like very difficult to be with right now, because she'll be not wanting to trust anyone now, even Alistair probably. I mean, yeah, sure, he lived, but right now she's probably blaming him. But anyway, let's head out and see Alistair and them. Need to stretch. There. I'm kind of comfy now. Not as comfy as I want to be, but I'm now doing like 3 episodes of, I guess, technical morning. And you're taking forever to load, of course. Hi, Alistair.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
Hi, Alistair.
You're alive. Huh. I thought you were dead for sure.
Takes more than a few darkspawn to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the king. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real.
Yeah, maybe we're
If it weren't
sleeping.
for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
Exactly.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Yeah,
Name's
Alistair's
pretty,
in the
but
same state of mind that
The
Jaya is,
chastened
but
folk
he shows
call
it
me
more.
Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legend? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Let's see. What? So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Jaya's so pretty. The land is hardly united thanks to Lothering.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any
Dun 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 dun
tainted
dun.
creature.
Hints.
Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
Alistair's the real Grey Warden here, not me. That would be Jaya, like, right away. She's like, okay, I'm not a part of this anymore. I've dealt with way too much. I'm just gonna let him lead. Alistair's the real Grey Warden here, not me.
All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
My brother's out. Let's see. My brother's out there somewhere. I need to find him.
Somewhere in the wilds. Now that would be quite the feat.
And what about everyone else? We can't let all their deaths be in vain.
Ah, to have lost so much. It would be difficult not to cling to hope, however faint. You two have much in common.
No, we don't.
I can't do this on my own. We have to do something.
What is this archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Then we need to find this archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention, I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions,
Well, I
Have the
kinda
Wardens
know
no
how.
allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Arl Eamon? The Earl of Redcliffe? I think Jaya would know him, but no. In Origins, you don't know nobility, apparently.
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
The light bulb just went into his head. Surely there are other allies we can call on.
Of course. The treaties.
There goes the seagull.
Grey Wardens
just
can
go
demand
flying.
aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a
Or
blight.
his mood just went
I may
bye-bye.
be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Sure, why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I don't suppose you can offer any more help.
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
Uh-oh. Please don't let
Stew
it be
is
your clothes
bubbling,
off your
mother
back.
Dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
Whoa, she actually
The
does
Grey
look
Wardens
pretty
are
after you get
leaving
used to
shortly,
it.
girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame.
What?
You heard me, girl.
That's just
The
so
last
funny.
time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Exactly.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight.
How does she know
Even
that?
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world.
What?
I do this because you must succeed.
Okay. Won't go to-
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Yeah, and I'll give you a nice pretty staff instead of that stick. Yes, I hear her.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens.
Oh my
I
god.
suggest a village north of the wilds as our first
I might have to
destination.
turn down the
It's not
like
far,
resolution
and
or
you will
something.
find much
'Cause
you need
that is
there.
creepy.
Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I actually have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful
Sorry, I
as
had to clear my
Mother.
throat.
I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can,
Ooh.
yes.
Then you could substitute for Alistair.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different
I have
poisons.
no more
that-
questions.
Farewell, Mother.
Bah.
Yes.
Let's see if I can change those quick. Let's see. Video. Go high. Let's see if that... Whoa. No, no, no. What the... Hello? Hello? What just happened? I just went full screen apparently. This is what I get for clicking too much. Hello? Oh, piss. Okay, my game crashed. But I'm back and now we got like 50 million things popping up. Yay! 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 And I actually lowered the resolution, so kinda looks a little better. Now I have to level him up. Yay. I'll focus on strength right now, because he kinda needs it. Wow, you already got your master. Boom. Level me up. I like to kind of give me a little of that. Max that out. No! What I meant to do was max that out. Next. Give me the critical headshot. Even though I do like the repose, like later on. I do like that. Okay. Now let me outfit Morrigan a little bit. By giving her something other than a stick. Aww. You can't use any of these? Are you kidding me? Pippity pip. Pippity pip on you, Morrigan. Pippity pip on... I just almost tried to put his sword on top of his head. Yeah, that one's... Is that one better? Let's see. Messy kills, explosive, versus 2 attack and 10 physical resistance. I don't like that messy kill part. What's this do? Not much. Wait. What does he currently have? Elm? Okay. Hey Morrigan, I'm going to give you a few things. Give you a longsword and a dagger. So that way when you're close up in battle and stuff. And you know what? I don't like your robes. You were wearing studded leather armor. Bam! And a helm. That just looks so weird for her. It's like... At least until I get better clothes. You look funny, Morrigan. Now let's see. Oh, I forgot to restart my timer. Now let's see. I wonder where... Ooh, I can also go to the coastlands, but that will be like later on. Like when I'm more... I don't know. Higher level, maybe after the mages or something. But I want to go to I want to go to Ferelden. I'm in Ferelden, Dum Dum. Hey Dum Dum, you are in Ferelden. Let's see. Yeah, I used to think that High Upper was like right over near the Marches things. Meanwhile, in Denerim. Oh, you're all shiny now.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at
Hi, Betty
Ostergar,
again.
and
Nice to see
quickly.
you.
There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak.
Don't call me your lordship.
You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good.
Uh-oh.
But what of the army lost at Ostergar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence.
I could
have
just
not
see the
shirked
bullshit
my
coming out of
duty
his
to the
mouth.
throne,
Sorry about
and
my
neither
mouth.
will any of you.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
You tell him,
Understand
Tegan.
this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
You've gone crazy. Bye. Don't ask how I know his name before she says it.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Ooh. Now she starts doubting. I think. At least that's what I like to hope for. Personally, I don't like Honora. She's like in my top 10 most hated people. I don't know. Whoa, you look very creepy.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
Shut up before I stab you.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Shut up.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Exactly.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
I like his sword.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
What?
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You know, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
I'm not enough I'm afraid.
And just when we had things settled.
Nope, we never would have. Oh, attack the leader. Oh, you attack the leader. Morgan, why? Hold on. Why are you? You use Hunter's Grasp. You use that on him, hopefully. Kaiken's doing awesome. No, just kick him.
We are victorious
That's
again.
a lot of blood.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
This shoddy operation is pathetic. I could do better.
Right. I guess so. I'm sorry.
Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
You follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Or you could die. Your choice.
I'm not going down without a fight.
In your words, and just when we had things settled. That was... You know what? That's one thing I hate about having Morrigan.
Oh no, you don't!
Come on. Stab him. Or kick him in the groin, one of the two. Whatever works for you, Jaya.
Wipe them out!
A bit more dying, please.
Whoa. Random hiccup.
I cannot be defeated.
It
No,
shall
we
be
cannot.
done.
Hi, Popeye.
It is begun.
Oh my god, it's almost like, you put on a song if you listen to the music after a while. It's just like the beginning of Lon Lon Ranch or something. It's like, do 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 do. Da, da. I don't think they were trying to make it like that, but that's what I think. Ah, Lothering. Whee!
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have
She looks so
finally
hot.
decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief
No,
seems
she
like
actually looks
too
a little
much
better
trouble,
than-
I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
That is a point.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You've been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
Yeah, Jaya would just flip off right now. The mention of Fergus, and she has hope that he's alive. She has high hopes, and then with Morrigan just being, in Alistair's word, a bitch. She just can't take it. That doesn't mean I shouldn't look for him.
That's exactly what it means. You wish to do this brother of yours a service? Avenge him. The time to look for survivors will come later.
I think what Flemeth suggested is
Alistair
the best
decides to
idea.
diffuse the
treaties,
situation.
Have you looked at them?
Yes, I have, even though I
There are
haven't.
three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. I can give you directions if you like. We can go to Danner. That would be at their town. We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. If we head eastward towards the... He'll be at the Castle Redcliffe. And then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready. I'm never going to be ready. Now that Morrigan decided to be mean. I can just see Jay and Morrigan not getting along like Alistair and Morrigan right away. Especially after that comment with the brother thing. And it's like, okay, I hate you. Go die in a hole, please. Thank you. You know, Morrigan just doesn't look like Morrigan without her clothes. But she does have her helmet and stuff. Let's see. I wish I could give you these. But that's not until later on in the game. Let's see. Give you that. Because you do need more willpower. Give you a necklace.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks.
You're my best friend. Almost. But I can still see Jaya being, like, not trusting of her still. Like, right away, she wouldn't really like it, but she would deal with it. Let's talk to Allie.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you, I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think
So
he had any
optimistic.
family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
No, I understand completely. Yeah, Jaya would completely agree with that. She would do the same thing, too. They both would have switched, probably.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I?
But
It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from Hyeba, or so he said.
oof.
Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
Jaya would actually open up right here. She just let it all out. She wouldn't care. She'd just get it off her chest and then move on. My entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget.
You're not stupid.
Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to Hyeba with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Yay! Yeah, she would love to go with Alistair. Just the two of them. Well, three of them, because Kai can.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
You said this Wait. Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Do-de-do-de-do.
If we go north,
Do-de-do.
so unless we try to get back to...
I just like
could.
to knock these
Unless we
out.
can find... Eventually, other... What do you need?
Ask
Ask away.
questions. How did you become a Grey Warden?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
Haha, very funny.
I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Why did the Grand Cleric want to keep you?
I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens, is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I would never... I wouldn't have.
He was a good man.
He was. A good man who didn't deserve his fate. That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
I'm not done talking, though.
What do you need?
Ask questions.
Ask away.
So you said this Arl Aemon raised you.
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
I could just see Jaya raising an eyebrow. Really? That must have been tough for them.
Well, they were flying dogs, you see. Surprisingly strict parents, too. And devout Andrastians to boot.
Uh-huh. Raised by flying devout dogs. I see.
Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on the cold, hard ground, isn't it? Are you having strange dreams?
This is awesome. Only ones where we're making mad love in my tent.
I think I've completely lost my chain of thought. Oh, there it is. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my
That's
head.
something.
He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
He wasn't your father, so you know who is.
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did. anyhow. It isn't important. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war.
Ooh.
But he loved her.
Aww.
Anyhow, then you, Alistair, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Isle didn't care, but she did.
Oof.
So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10.
Oh.
Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
What an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt
I wouldn't do
threatened
that.
by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered.
Oof.
Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Isle came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it
You
there,
were?
and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know.
I don't either.
All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Oh. Let's see. Do. Yep. But later it gets updated and more. Let's see. What can I ask him some more?
What do you need? Ask away.
Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Oh? I don't think I've ever seen you wear it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
And what's the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
Then make something more make up something more exciting.
You know, I like the way you think.
Ooh.
But I guess if you're really curious, there's no harm in obliging. I have a couple of interesting little moles I can show you later, too, if you're interested.
Ooh.
The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
I think I understand.
Using the abilities I have came after years of education and discipline that was difficult to achieve, if rewarding. The sword training and religious doctrine all came later. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Jay would, think about it, and then after a while she'd be like, well, I guess my home is with the Grey Wardens now, with you.
It is. I didn't know you felt that way. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again.
What's a home?
Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
They can be rebuilt.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Which is what, again? I can't remember. Hi.
What do you need?
Let's see if I can ask.
Ask away.
Never mind. Let me ask Morrigan
What
a
do
few
you wish
questions.
of me? If you must. Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A nutty old bat.
Sometimes I do wonder the very same thing. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them. I can relay what Flemeth once told me as the tale is sung by... Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him... Osen was led off to a field. The legends all speak of the great hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations. Oh.
Okay, now that we made it to Lothering and all this fun stuff that happened, and... Man, my brain, my heart, everything, it's just dead. We got to know Alistair and Morrigan, and Kaikan's scratching himself, now that he is no longer the invisible puppy. Why did I just suddenly go French with that? I have no idea. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more. Comment below. I don't know, something. I do my outro differently, apparently. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you do hit that like button, you'll have a fabulous day.